Okie dokie, artichoke. Are you ready for some reading? Well, it doesn't matter if you are or not. I'm ready for reading, so let's get going. We'll start with blending. Bing. Got a 3-sound word. It's going to go like this. L, I, D. Lid. L, I, D. Now I'm going to add a Z at the end of lid. L, I, D, Z. Lids. Okay. Now we're going to change the L to B. B, I, D, Z. Bids. Now we're going to change the B to K. K, I, D, Z. Kids. Now we're going to add a S in front of kids. S, K, I, D, Z. Skids. Skids. All right. Let's do the next part. It's going to start with 4 sounds this time. That is rare. Hip, hip, hooray. Oh, by the way, did you catch me? We're adding treacherous as a vocabulary word. Treacherous. Hip, hip, hooray. It's not up there yet, but I will put treacherous up there before you guys are back. It means dangerous. Okay, here we go. K, A, P, S. Cups. Next one has 4 also. F, or, K, S. Forks. The next one has 4 as well. N, I, V, Z. Knives. And the next one has 5. S, P, U, N, Z. Spoons. And the last one has 5 as well. P, L, A, T, S. Plates. Okay, what do those all have in common with each other? They're all dishes. Dishes and silverware, right? Can you name all of them? I can't hear you. Cups, forks, spoons, knives, and what was the last one? Plates. Plates. By the way, these words, a lot of these words had an S at the end of them, but sometimes the S said a Z sound and sometimes the S said a S sound. For example, with all the ones that with the id in them, lids, kids, bids, skids. That's an S at the end, but the S is saying a Z sound. That's because the D is in front of it, and D is voiced. Cups has a P. That's not voiced, so that's just S. Forks, that has a K in front of this, and that's not voiced, so that's S. But listen to this one, knives. Knives, that has a V in front of this, and so that's voiced, so it's Z. Spoons. Spoons has an N in front of this, and that's voiced, N, so that says Z. And the last one, plates, that is a T in front of it, that's not voiced, so it says S. Okay, we are going to work on rhyming words. Rhyming words. Now, rhyming words are when 2 words have the same ending sounds, not beginning sounds. So, if I take a word like deck, well, Dane does not rhyme with deck, even though Dane starts with D like deck does, because we're looking for the ek, the ending sound. So wreck is a rhyme for deck. Wreck, deck. Rectech. Do you guys know those? How about seam? Seam. Stella is not a rhyme for seam because they don't have the same ending sound. But team, seam, team, those rhyme. Okay? How about shine? Well, Shay doesn't rhyme with shine because they have the same beginning sound but not the same ending sound. Shine, nine. Those rhyme. Shine, nine. Make. Well, Maverick doesn't rhyme with make, but take rhymes with make, and so does rake. Now, so let's play a little game. I'll give you a word, and I have 4 words that rhyme with that word. And your job is to see if you can guess what one of those words that I'm going to say. And here's what you get to do if you get the right word. Over the break, I saw Home Alone. And Kevin's parents, I think his name's Kevin, right? They leave him at his house. And one of the funny things he does is when he realizes that he's all alone, he starts running around the house like this, going crazy. Blah! And so if you guess one of the words that I say, you get to stand up. We're going to have to pause the video and run around the room going crazy. There's 10 of them, so you have 10 chances of getting that word. Okay? Now, if your parents tell you to be quiet, tell them that I said you had to be quiet. And if they still say, that you have to be noisy, but if they still say you have to be quiet, then go around like this. And don't make any noise. You can do it. Okay. The first word for you to try and rhyme is mice. Mice. I have 4 words that rhyme with mice. See if you can think of one of them. You got your word? Okay. Here's my 4 words. Nice, rice, twice, spice. Did you think of one of those? If you did, go run around the room, go crazy. Pause so that you can come back. Next word is chase, chase. See if you can think of a word that rhymes with chase. Okay, here's my 4 words. Race, lace, space, and face. Did you think of one of those? If you did, go run around the room. Pause the video though. Okay, your next word is tag. Tag. What rhymes with tag? Okay, here's my 4 words. Bag, rag, drag, brag. Okay, did you do one of those? Go run around the room. Next word is red. Red. What rhymes with red? By the way, you can pause the video while you're thinking of the words that rhyme with red. Anyway, here's my 4 words. Bed, head, shed, bread. Was one of those the one you thought of? Go run around the room. Okay, your next word is feet. What rhymes with feet? Okay, you got one? Here's my 4. Seat, neat, sheet, heat. Did you get it right? Go run around the room. Okay, next word is soon. What rhymes with soon? Here's my words. Moon, noon, spoon, tune. Go run around the room if you got one of those. Okay? Next word. Kite. What rhymes with kite? Here's my words. Light, fight, flight, and bite. Did you get one? Go run around the room. Okay, next word is shock. What rhymes with shock? Here's my words. Rock, clock, sock, lock. Did you get one of those? Okay, next word is peach. Peach. Think of a rhyme for peach. Here's my 4. Beach, reach, teach, and each. Did you get one of those? Here's our last one. The word is run. Have you been running around? Did you think of a rhyme for run? Here is my words. Sun, done, stun, or fun. Did you get one of those words? Go run around the room! Go crazy! Ah! Okay, anyway, I hope that was fun for you. Okay, I'm going to pick you up in just a minute. We're going to go over and read the word, a story from Kit again. But before we do, I want to talk to you about capital or uppercase letters. Kit has a capital K in her name. And that's what a capital K looks like, isn't it? I'm going to go even bigger so you guys can see. Actually, what I should do is bring you guys over here closer, but I have got a number of capital letters that I need you to see. That's better, huh? Okay, capital K. Now, we are going to, in this story, do you remember when we saw Stan? Stan had a capital S in his name, which is just exactly the same as a lowercase s, right? Okay. Now, today we're going to see some other capital letters. There are going to be kids that have, in the story begins with a capital U, which looks just like that. Okay. And then we're also going to see a capital M, which looks like this. Right? And then we're going to see a capital J, which looks like a lowercase j. Sometimes Jet puts a little hat on his J. I don't think in the book it's going to have that. We're also going to see a capital T. T. Capital T looks like a lowercase t, except the cross is longer and it goes up at the top. And then the last one we're going to see is a capital P. Capital P, uppercase P, looks like this. There we go. So, should we go over and read our story? Yeah, we should. Whoa, here we go. Here's Kit. Bring it up just a wee. All right. So, Kit, let's go to the table of contents. And I'm just going to check and make sure that we can see the word. This is the new story. We read mumps yesterday. Today we're going to read up. And up, there's the capital U. So we already saw one of the capital letters. And up is on page 63. And let's go to page 63. We got a lot. Gotta go past the. I went too far. There is up. Okay, and now in the word picture up, we see Kit. We don't know who this boy is yet, but we're going to see his name in just a second. So I'm leaning over so I can see and make sure. You guys see those words. So I'm going to sit down here and let's take a look and see if you can find the name of the boy that Kit is helping up. Because they're trying to get up, right? That's the same picture as the beginning, just bigger. What's that guy's name? It's right here. Do you see the capital M? Max. What's his name? Max. Let's read this story. Kit gets up on top. Kit, we're going to see this word a lot. Helps. What's she doing? She's helping Max. Kit helps Max, get up. Okay, now here's some more. Let's look at this picture. We see two more kids trying to get up. And Kit is helping Max, but then some more kids are getting up. Here, can you see the other two kids' names? Well, I see Max again here. Figure out that name. Jen. Jen. Can you see Jen? Which one is Jen? I think this is Jen here. Here's Max, right? There's Kit. By the way, this is the same picture as this, except it has this boy. What's this boy's name here? Let's go back and figure out the boy's name. Can you see it? It's right here. Kent. Kent. Okay, so we got Jen and we got Kent. And we've read all these words, so we should be able to read this. Max helps Jen get up. Jen helps Kent get up. Now, we already talked about the capital M. Now there's a capital J for Jen and a capital K, just like Kim, Kent. All right, and now we've got some more names here. Ooh, can we see the girl down at the bottom? We can. Good. Good, good, good. Same picture, but they added, and now they added these two kids. What are their names? Let's go find out. Look through there and see if you can find those kids' names. Here's Kent again. Here's our new name. This is going to be Ted. Which one is Ted? Well, it must be this boy here, right? And then we got a girl down at the bottom. What's her name? Can you find it? It's right here. Peg. Peg. That's a different kind of name, isn't it? Peg is like Peggy, short for Peggy, I think. And I don't know what Peggy's short for, but there you go. Don't hear that too often. We can read all these. Kent helps Ted get up. Ted helps Peg get up. And that's the end of the story. So, this is Ted and this is Peg, right? Let's take a look at their capital letters. Capital T and a capital P, right? Now, notice how these are not at the beginning of the sentence. Capital T here at the beginning of the sentence, capital K here, but also a capital T here and a capital P here because these are names of people, and names of people always get a capital letter. All right? So, let's see if we can name all the kids. This is Kit. Who's this? This is Max. Who's this? This is Jen. Who's this? This is Kent. Who's this? This is Ted. And who's this at the bottom? Peg. How many kids are climbing the tree? Count, count, count. Well, I hope you counted 6. Ooh, that's a long lesson today. Sorry guys, had a lot to do. Here's your worksheet for today. Make sure you put your name on the front. Don't be in the no-name walk of shame. You know how to do these. You read the words and write the words under the pictures. So there's 6 words, 6 pictures, and there's more on the back. Yay! Do both sides of this. When you're finished with it, make sure you put it in your docket so that you can get that brought back on Monday. Okay, that's the end of our reading lesson. I'll see you in a little while for mathematics.